If you see something as already being done and feeling the emotions of what it's like to be in that house right now that you want, to have that partner, to have that job, to be in that healthy, vivacious, strong body, whatever it is, feel it. Makes it much more powerful. And then you're on that frequency that can help really bring it to you. In today's busy world, how can we find the inspiration, knowledge, and energy to live a healthy and empowered life? If we balance and harmonize our mind, exercise our body, live according to the laws of nature, and connect to spirit, can we find a way to heal, become our authentic self, and live our purpose with love? I am your hostess, Amy Fournier, and welcome back to Awakening Aphrodite. Hey everybody, I'm here with my friend Wade Lightheart from Bioptimizers, which is my favorite supplement company. You know, all supplements are certainly not created the same. You always got to consider the source and quality, which is why I use Bioptimizers every day. And Wade, you want to just share with us what makes your company unique from other supplement companies?
We're one of the few companies that actually has a research team. I think we're up to 19 PhDs and master students who do a continuous barrage of tests. The second thing is Matt and I, the co-founders of the company, we come from the exercise and nutrition industry. And long ago, we decided that we were going to build a company based on the mission, not on the margin, and that we would de-risk any supplement purchase by someone. In other words, if a product that someone selects didn't actually work for them, we just give them their money back. And we have, I think, the lowest refund rates in the entire industry. And I can say that with confidence because we care about people, we want the products to work, and we also want people to continue to experiment with their health. And we're grateful when people take our products, and we want to make that experience an extraordinary one, from customer service to the product, to the efficacy, to how to take it, and of course, to de-risk it.
I love it. And that's exactly why I use them every day and why you're so successful, because they work and you're a company with heart and soul. So thank you so much, Wade. And everybody, you can check it out. Enter code AmyF10 to save 10% and let me know what you think. Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Awakening Aphrodite with Amy Fournier. This show is about helping you to be healthy and fit in mind, body, and spirit, as well as harmonize your masculine and feminine energy, tap into your intuition, your true source of power, and awaken your authentic self. Today's a Fast Friday. We're coming at you fast on Fridays because our normal episodes are on Tuesdays. But I like to share these with you as a special little bonus, as a way to support you even more, to inspire you, to give you valuable help and information and ideas. And today's is from a classic book, a bestseller, in fact, called Tools of Titans: The Tactics, Routines, and Habits of Billionaires, Icons, and World-Class Performers by the one and only Mr. Tim Ferriss. Today's episode, we're going to refer to one of the people he interviewed for this book, Tony Robbins, who really doesn't need any introduction, the world's #1 performance coach. And just going to share with you what he does for his morning routine. Okay, so you've probably heard that just about every successful person has some kind of morning ritual, high performance morning routine, whatever. Okay, I know it's tricky. You know, so many of us, we hit the ground running, you get kids or dogs or whatever, and it's like, whoa, you feel like you're shot out of a cannon and your head's spinning, right? Next thing you know, it's lunch and you're like, wow, I'm just waking up. I get it. Okay. But please keep in mind, the most successful people in the world, no matter how busy they are, they have some kind of morning routine that can even be 5 minutes. And as the saying goes, if you don't have 5 or 10 minutes a day, you don't have a life. Okay. Set your alarm 5-10 minutes early so you have that 5-10 minutes to yourself, no matter how busy you are. And trust me, I've got 2 little puppies, plus all the things I got going on with my teaching classes online, in person, my show, my family, doing stuff on my own, whatever, my own self-development, lots of stuff, lots of irons in the fire, balls in the air. But there's been times when I literally have to adapt my schedule just to get 5-10 minutes of quiet for myself and my soul, to connect with my spirit and with source. And That's been hard for me sometimes. I've talked about that on my show before, that, life has seasons, right? And, I've been a full-time fitness instructor in the past where I was teaching almost a dozen classes a week. And there was even a time when I was doing personal training, and then I was doing workshops and whatever. My point is, there was a time in my life when, yes, I was working out a lot. Some days, twice a day, even teaching classes so much. And I can't beat myself up about the fact that maybe in the season in my life when I got my 2 puppies after I lost my little Charlotte, that could not work out. I was lucky if I got 3-4 times a week in to exercise. Now, could I beat myself up about it? Hell yeah. And I actually did a great job of doing that in the beginning. Really feeling crappy about it. So not only did I feel crappy because I wasn't working out as much, but then I felt crappy because I feel guilty the fact I wasn't working out as much. So it was just like, a total snowball of crap. Not good. So when I finally got peace in my heart, what came to me was, you know what? This is just a season, Amy. This isn't forever. You're going to work out again regularly, 5-6 times a week. But right now, your priority is to be a good dog mom to those puppies because they're in their critical formative years and you've got to put in the time now. So sure, I could have just stuck them in their crates and said, too bad, stay in there for 1-2 hours while I do my exercise and take my shower and whatever, right? But I made a choice. It was a priority to me. Now, you're going to have to figure out your own priorities, obviously. But to me, I said, you know what? This is a critical developmental period in their lives, particularly when I first took them home, that they were learning about me as the pack leader, and there's the mama and the house and the rules and the safety and all that stuff. And I made the decision that I've worked out my whole damn life. I'm pretty healthy. Now, if I could do three times a week, 4 times a week, okay. And even then, rather than 45 minutes to an hour, it was only 15, 20 minutes sometimes. Okay? I hope this is helpful for you. I learned I had to give myself a break because it wasn't forever. It was a season in my life. And sure enough, I'm now kind of coming out on the other side of it. And I'm starting to kind of get my own life back again. But that's what it's like when you're a new mom. So first of all, give yourself a break. But back to the morning routine. Just wanted to share that little personal story with you. Hopefully it would help. All right. So morning routines are across the board. Almost all really successful people have something. And for me, it's prayer in the morning. I do a little prayer, breathing meditation. I've talked about that before in many episodes. I won't go through it again. But Tony Robbins shares that he doesn't really do a meditation like many, many people do. He does like a 9-10 minute routine. You could think of it as a meditation, but he doesn't really call it that, okay? It's about cueing and prompting, enabling emotions that allow him to be in the mindset he wants to be for the rest of his day. Okay, so basically he takes a 9-10 minute routine broken into thirds. Now, keep in mind, this is a guy, okay, who has dozens of businesses, hundreds of employees all around the world, like 4 kids, 9 houses, his own island. This is a busy individual, okay? So if he can do it, we can do it, okay? So what he does, I thought it was really cool. He takes the 9-10 minute time and he divides it in thirds. The first 3 minutes, he feels totally grateful for 3 things. Like, this might not be anything new, right? I've heard that before. I know, gratitude. But hold on. Listen to this. He feels grateful for 3 things. He makes sure that one of them is very, very simple, like just maybe the wind on his face or a reflection in the clouds or a little bunny he sees or whatever. But he doesn't just think about, oh, I'm so grateful for the wind in the air, right? He actually lets the gratitude fill his soul. He lets it fill his soul. So he feels it. He becomes it. This is really important. He's becoming that frequency, that emotion. Because we know when we're grateful, we know that we can't also be angry, okay? We can't have those emotions simultaneously. It's impossible to be angry and grateful at the same time. So when you're grateful, there's also no fear. You can't be fearful and grateful simultaneously. Then the second 3 minutes, he says he focuses on the feeling and the presence of God. However you want to think of God, Great Spirit, divine love, source, whatever. But the inner presence comes into his being. He focuses on that feeling and then he feels it. Now, hear what I'm saying. I didn't say he thinks about it, healing his body. He feels it, healing everything in his body, his mind, his emotions, his relationships, and even his finances. He sees it as solving anything that needs to be solved. And he experiences it as strengthening the gratitude, the conviction, and the passion that he feels in his heart. Isn't that beautiful? So first 3 minutes, major gratitude, feeling it, not just thinking it and saying it. Second 3 minutes, he focuses on feeling the presence of God within him. And the last 3 minutes, he focuses on 3 things that he's going to make happen. He calls it his 3 to thrive. So he focuses on 3 things that he's going to make happen. He sees them, now this is critical, he sees them as though they have already been done. He feels the emotions and he sees them as already created and happened. So, this is a very important thing I'll just close on, okay? It's not enough to think about what you want and put out there. You really want to think of it as this is done. I'm feeling it now. I'm living it at this moment. Because there's a big difference between the law of resonance. Now, this is me talking, okay? There's a big difference between the law of resonance and the law of attraction. Now, listen to this. The law of attraction is like you think you're pulling something in that you don't have. You're attracting something to you, like a magnet pulling it in. What does that mean? That means you don't have it already. You're attracting it, right? Whereas the law of resonance is about resonating with something. It's about being on the same frequency as something. So you're jiving with it. It's bouncing back and forth, and it's already there. It's already there. So if you see something as already being done and feeling the emotions of what it's like to be in that house right now that you want, to have that partner, to have that job, to be in that healthy, vivacious, strong body, whatever it is, feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Makes it much more powerful. And then you're on that frequency that can help really bring it to you. Okay, it's like that old radio station analogy. You can't hear the song on a certain radio station if you don't tune the dial to it. Otherwise, it doesn't come in. So tuning the dial is feeling it in your body first. I hope that helps you. Today's Fast Friday. If you enjoyed the show, you know what to do. Subscribe. Share it with someone that you think needs to hear it. Come on now. Let's make this world a better place and help people feel better and be resourced to be all they can be. I love being with you. I'm grateful for you. If you want to help me out, please leave a review, share it with a friend, and you can check out my favorite products on my e-store. I'll see you next time on Awakening Aphrodite. Would you like to support my mission to help empower people all over the world to be all of who they truly are? If so, please subscribe to the show, leave a review on iTunes, and share it with a friend. And if you're looking to take immediate action to align your energy and optimize your health, visit amyfournier.com. Thanks for listening to Awakening Aphrodite. Let's awaken her together in you. I'm your hostess, Amy Fournier, and I already can't wait to be with you again and for you to hear what I have planned for the next show.
Thanks for listening to Awakening Aphrodite with Amy Fournier. To learn more about Amy, check out her website, amyfournier.com. That's amyfournier.com. You can also check out Amy's live and on-demand virtual fitness and yoga classes and sign up for her newsletter to receive a free mini ebook of 3 of her top tips for making holistic health a lifestyle. Again, that's amyfournier.com and get your ebook sent to your email immediately. Connect with Amy on the daily on Instagram at FitAmyTV, FITAMYTV, and watch many of the podcast episodes and subtopic clips on her YouTube channel, which is also FitAmyTV. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time on Awakening Aphrodite.